All right, everybody, welcome. Is my microphone on? I hope it is. Oh, my nose looks weird when I do that. Yeah, so we won't do that. That's how you solve that problem. Here we go. Let's start this show. Which button is it? I think it's this one.
It's time for Andrew's refrigerator. Send him stuff now, don't wait till later. A picture, a drawing, macaroni, James Spader. You can send him the stuff that you drew on Andrew's refrigerator. He'll show it to his Dutch translator and keep it safe from them alligators. Now he can't get to any of his food.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to number 24. That's right, Andrew's Refrigerator, number 24. This might be the last one for a few weeks. I think we might come back on April 28th. Yeah, that's the day I get my second shot. So it'll be like a celebratory Andrew's Refrigerator. And I just got some other stuff going on. So yeah, keep making the artwork, reading those books, send in. People forget about the books. You know, I always, maybe I forget to mention the books enough. That I want to know what books you're reading so we can talk about the books. The books I'm reading, they're boring for most other people, so it's not really worth taking up time. But please send in your books in addition to your artwork. And yeah, I just sent out a few text messages yesterday, and just the artwork came pouring in. So let's turn that off and let's go see some artwork for the fridge. What do we have here first? Aha, yes. Let's start with this one here. By Layla, age 8. Now, we get all kinds of artwork sent in here, stuff that's made on paper, stuff that's made out of clay, sculptures, photographs. But I think this is the first one that was made on a computer, or a laptop. Digital artwork, I guess is the way to say it. That's right. Perhaps this can be an NFT. Non-fungible token. Yeah, NFT. So it has that potential. And what does it say there? At the bottom, it says summer, S-U-M-E-R. Now, if I was like an English teacher, I'd say summer is spelled with 2 M's, but I'm not an English teacher, and this is a piece of artwork. So if anyone says, hey, you spelled something wrong, say, no, that's artistic license. This is art. I took artistic license, and that is how it's spelled in this artwork. I'm not saying that's how you can spell things on your English test or your schoolwork, but here you can say, I, Layla, claim artistic license. That's how I'm spelling summer. And it looks very nice indeed, especially with those 2 exclamation points with like the flowers at the bottom of the exclamation points. What's the dot of an exclamation point called? Is the dot of an exclamation point the same thing as the dot on an I? And the dots at the bottom of a question mark. I should look that up. Anyway, and then up top there, it says goodbye masks COVID-19. Now hold on there. We can't say goodbye to the masks yet. And we'd like to say goodbye to the COVID-19, but it's still around. So on the one hand, I'm like, whoa, don't be claiming goodbye, too early. But on the other hand, you ever in that situation where, you want someone to leave, but you don't want to be rude about it. So you want to be like, get out of here, go. But you just say goodbye. And then maybe they'll take the hint and leave. So maybe in that way we can say, goodbye, COVID-19. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. Yeah. Because if we're too forceful and like, go, get out. I want you out of here. They might kind of dig in. And it's like, no, I'm not going anywhere. So anyway, very nice indeed. And then we've got the cloud, the sunshine up there on the left. Looks like a nice rain cloud. Well, there's stuff in that cloud though. Yes, there's things in that cloud. There's a whole world in that cloud. It looks like a nose maybe, or a pair of underpants, or both. I don't know. And there's people down there. They're the ones that are yelling the goodbye COVID-19. And look at those flowers. The colors are fantastic. Really nice. Blue sky, green fields, the kind of field you just want to roll around in. So, Layla, thank you for sending that in. Really enjoy it very much. Please send in. I think this is the first thing you've sent in to us. So please send something in for our next show. Thank you. All right. Oh, this next one here. This was sent in shortly after the last show. And here we've got, that's right, we got William and Jack. Now, I'm pretty sure what happened here is William and Jack have a lot of energy. They can be a little rambunctious. So I think that their parents glued them to the floor just to kind of take a break from it all and, take it easy for a second, let them, center themselves. I think it's what they're doing. I like how William's like, yep, I'm glued to the floor again. My hands are in my pockets. Nothing I can do about it. And, it gives me an idea. What if we had like Velcro clothing for kids and a Velcro rug? And if the kids just, you could just like put the kid down. And, yeah, that probably wouldn't be very nice, though. The kid might get really upset, probably get, psychological problems. But anyway, here they are, William and Jack, with their artwork. It's kind of hard to see the artwork this way, though. So I'm going to put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Bam, there it is. So starting on the left, we see that fantastic, looks like a reptile or a dinosaur to me. Oh, yeah, it's got that head cocked open and, those limbs and some mountains in the background, possibly even volcanoes, possibly some pterodactyls flying in the background on the left there. Then moving along, we've got that beautiful rainbow. We've got another rainbow coming along later in the show. So I think, it's just the time of year. People are seeing those April showers bringing the rainbows. And then next one, I don't know, it looks like maybe a fence on like a ranch or something. Yeah. Oh, I'd love to talk to the artist, find out what that was. And then the next one, there's I see like a carrot with a wolf's face, and the wolf's kind of looking at the carrot, or maybe it's like a snow dragon. Does everyone else see that face there? On that would say 1, 2, 3, fourth from the left, second from the right. That fantastic, a creature looking at that. Or is it more like an obelisk, kind of like in 2001 Space Odyssey? 2001 Space Odyssey, yeah. And then on the far right there, look, all those blues and greens. I see like a giant pterodactyl attacking a green castle. And that might be what it is, might not be. I don't know. But look, I'm thinking these are all watercolors. So William and Jack, thank you so much for sending in all of these watercolors. They look fantastic. They're going to make someone's fridge look amazing. All right. Coming up next year, we've got this one here. Like I said, all kinds of artwork, watercolors, digital art, and here we've got stuff made out of wood. Now, these are birdhouses, and on the left there was one made by Jackie, those fantastic stripes. Look how straight those stripes are. Very straight stripes indeed. And then on the right there, we've got a collaboration between Jörg and Jasper. Very nicely done, and I can't help but also remark upon what a nice couch that is. Yeah, it looks like my couch, only so much nicer. It's like if my couch got dressed up and was taken care of for a while and just came from a better family or something. Yeah. But anyway, back to the birdhouses. I bet those birds are going to have a good time being inside the birdhouses, but also there's lots of nice places to perch outside the birdhouses. I almost said outhouses. I did. So those are some very lucky birds there indeed, made by Jackie and Jörg and Jasper. So yeah, the birds are going to live it up out there in Swarthmore. Yeah. And also I asked, where did you get those birdhouses? They said they got them from their credit union. And I was surprised by that because I didn't know credit unions, gave out birdhouses. For those that don't know, credit unions are kind of like banks, but they're different because they, I don't know. They're different. I think maybe they're like owned by the people that have their money in them, kind of like a co-op bank. Maybe that's it. But yeah, so they got them from their credit union. And so I just think from now on, everyone should go to their credit unions and banks and do your banking and stuff. And then at the end, say, hey, do you have any birdhouses? And just see what happens. They might say, yeah, we got some birdhouses. Let me get you some birdhouses. Or they might be really confused. But if they say, no, we don't do birdhouses here, you should just say like, oh, really? Oh, are you sure? Don't get mad about it. Don't get pushy, but just be like, a little disappointed. Like, can you check in the back? Like wherever you go, if it's a bank, if it's like the nail salon, if it's, any place you go at all, just ask them, do you have any birdhouses? And maybe say like, hey, the credit union, my friend's credit union give out birdhouses. You sure you don't have any birdhouses? So yeah, I don't know. Just maybe a little experiment, see what happens. Oh, we've got someone here. Someone's saying hello. Hey, Andrew's Big Show, Wes Pickle. You got any artwork to send in? Huh? You got some kids. They're still artwork making age, aren't they, Wes? Anyway, if you got anything, send in. We'll show it off on April 28th. Where are we now? Let's see. Aha. Okay, this next one, I don't know who made it. I could have asked. I got a little busy. I didn't want to bother anyone this morning. So yeah, if we have this nice piece of artwork here, I see names on it. I see Aiko and Michi's names on it, but that doesn't mean they made it. It might be made by Nori for those people. It might be made by those people. No way to tell, really. I mean, unless we ask somebody. And I should have done that earlier, but again, I thought I'd bother people enough by saying, hey, do you have any artwork for the fridge? So, but if you look at all the great shapes we have here, it's got those triangles. Really reminds me of that thing you get in school. Wait, the protractor does that. No, that's the compass. So is that the protractor? The protractor is like the half a pizza pie. The compass is the thing that you put on the map and do like that. So this is like a straight edge triangle, square edge. I don't know what it's called, but it looks like that thing you use in math class for making shapes. And look at the shapes we made here. And also, I did confirm that those are popsicle sticks over at the top and on the sides there, held on by some tape. Nothing like using popsicle sticks for your artwork. It's a classic, material to be used. It can do so many things in the artwork. So yeah, look at those popsicle sticks there. Nice colors, nice hearts, and the names as well. But it's going to remain a mystery right now until we confirm who actually made this piece of artwork. We know which household it came from. Could have been Aiko and Michi together. Could have been just one of them. Or it could have been Nori for them. I don't know. But we do know that this next one is made by Nori. Yes, again, a rainbow. Look at those colors. This isn't just a rainbow. This looks like it's a rainbow and a rainbow and a rainbow. Am I right? And we got the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, pink, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, pink, red, orange, yellow, green. And I'm sure it keeps going on. I like the fact that it's not exactly 3 rainbows. It kind of, leads us to believe that's right. We can't see the colors continuing, but that doesn't mean that they don't continue. Just because you don't see something doesn't mean it's out there. And just because you do see something doesn't mean it's really there. Right? I think that's what Nori's trying to tell us by not having those last few colors continue on. And I really look at it's all like little circles. This is almost like pointillism in a way, that instead of using strokes or things like that to make these rainbows, that they were just points and dots made, and nice size ones too. They're not tiny ones; they're good size ones. So Nori, nicely done indeed. Love this rainbow. Coming up next, we have there another rainbow. This one by Aiko. And again, I like this rainbow. It's not the classic arch like that. It kind of goes up and down, which obviously symbolizes that life is like a roller coaster. I mean, it's got that steep incline. Sometimes you're going to have to work really hard and fight against the grain and climb up that hill. And sometimes, you're just going to be flying down and having a good time and having a ball on a nice spring day. So, yeah, look at that. We've got the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, pink. And again, the dots used. So they were experimenting together with this kind of large-scale pointillism. Nori and Aiko with your fantastic rainbows. Thank you so much for sending them in. Let me check over here, see if we've got anything. Oh, we've got a lot more artwork to show, that's for sure. Yeah. Actually, 2 more pieces, but this one here. Check this one out by George Michael. George Michael decided, didn't need to really fill it up with color, but there's a lot of color. If you look carefully, there's red on Elmo's face. There's blue on Elmo's band. There's yellow on Elmo's nose. The bow tie's filled in. There's lots of color everywhere, but it's just lightly done. Didn't need to overdo it. Had a light hand on this piece of artwork. And then where's the quote here from the artist? That's right. George Michael said he chose this picture because he, like Elmo, enjoys dressing up. And maybe we'll get a picture of George Michael dressed up someday. George Michael enjoys dressing up. Where does he get that from? I don't know where George Michael possibly could have gotten the joy of dressing up from. Maybe his parents? Yeah, I think so. But yeah, and when you see this picture, I think sometimes it's good to know where the inspiration for an artwork comes from. And this one, I could be wrong, but what it reminds me of is Harpo Marx and Lucy doing their skit in front of the mirror. That's right. If you haven't seen this little clown skit before, little clown gag, is actually 2 different people, but one of them is pretending to be a mirror. And so whatever the one person does, the other person follows and mirrors them. And so in this case, it's Harpo Marx and the great comic Lucille Ball. So here, if you look at these 2 side by side, you can kind of see the similarities. They both got the top hat on. They both have bow ties, both have kind of those baggy pants. So in Elmo's case, we could be looking at that and thinking, no, wait, is that Elmo really looking into a mirror? Or is Elmo looking through a window and on the other side is a very Elmo-like looking monster with the same clothes on, just doing what Elmo does, making Elmo think he's in a mirror? So hard to say. I mean, there's really no way to know. Anyway, George Michael, thank you so much for calling that Elmo in and sending it in, and I hope you have a good time continuing to dress up. Last but certainly not least here, we've had digital artwork. We've had birdhouses. We've had pointillism in those rainbows. We've had watercolors, and now we've got slime. That's right. June made this, I think it's a dolphin, out of slime. And she let us know that too, in case we didn't know. But look how shiny it is, and slime. You can even see some bubbles on that slime. Yeah, pretty neat indeed. And it's it's got that little eye hole. How do they keep the eye hole from closing up? I guess this must be like a heavier weight slime. But yeah, I'm sure there's different colors that can be made from this. I think June made quite a few things from the slime, but we're very fortunate that she sent in this dolphin made out of slime. Oh, so many different kinds of artwork, so many different things to make. So thank you so much. Now send in your artwork, send in your books. We're going to do another one of these on April 28th, the day I get my second shot in the arm. Love getting shots. I love getting shots. They're so much fun to get. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.
It's time for Andrew's refrigerator. Send him stuff now, don't wait till later. A picture, a drawing, macaroni, James Spader. You can send him the stuff that you drew on Andrew's refrigerator. He'll show it to his Dutch translator and keep it safe from them alligators. Now he can't get to any of his food.
Mm, 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 mm.